What do you feel no one ever tells you before marriage?
Oh man.
No,
Look, I'm telling everybody this.
How do you keep the romance alive in your marriage?
Put on some Marvin Gaye. I just...
Kelvin? What's up, guys?
What's up, y'all?
This is Monique.
And this is Calvin, and welcome to our channel.
We're back with another video, and we super excited.
That's
Ooh,
right.
What was that? What was that?
Look, Dad, you know what I'm saying?
Oh. It's late at night. We was up talking, and we were just talking about marriage. And so I was like, you know what? Let's answer some questions that a lot of people out there may have. Let's answer some questions that a lot of people out there may never answer, you know, when it comes to marriage. So we said we're gonna get on this thing and we're gonna do it up, right?
Yeah, yes, because there are a lot of them.
We've been married going on
3 years.
Hercules. Yes, my baby got that right.
A lot of people ask me, Calvin, y'all are so happy together. Are y'all always happy? And I'm like, no. Sometimes we get to points in life where we wanna, what's a good word for it, baby?
Shoot each other?
Exactly.
Nah, we're not promoting violence. Like, all jokes aside, no type of domestic violence is cool at all. So we're gonna jump into some questions. I think I came up with 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know how many questions we have on this thing, but we're gonna answer some questions that you may be dying to know.
Yeah, let's get it.
So make sure you stick around.
By the way, if you're new here, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of the great videos.
Period. All right, let's get into it.
Let's get it.
All right, y'all. So I put a bunch of questions in this beautiful phone here, and we're gonna answer them. So question numero uno. Do you think you were prepared for marriage?
Well, you want me to start?
You could go ahead. You took it away. Go ahead, baby.
I'll tell you
Big
this.
Daddy.
Like, I don't think anyone is prepared for marriage. I think it's a journey that you have to take with your spouse, and y'all both have to agree that y'all want to take this journey together.
I guess it depends on when you say prepared for like what, you know.
Right. I mean, because you know, marriage is a lifelong commitment. I was ready to marry the person that I married. I wasn't so-called prepared for it. It just happens the way it happens, you know.
Basically, we weren't prepared.
Right.
But life got us prepared.
Right.
That sums it up?
Yeah, that sums it up.
All right. So, question number 2. If you can go back to the night before we got married, what would you tell yourself to better prepare yourself?
Wow, well, what would I tell myself? You want to go first?
You want me to?
Go first. Handle your business.
I would tell myself to run. I'm just kidding. No, something that I would tell myself is to learn to be patient.
That's a good one.
Because, see, for me, I'm a type of person who, if I think of something, I act on it quickly. I want a thing done the way I want. And everybody's not always on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to always move the way you do, you know? And then we all got growing to do. We all got things we got to work on. So just overall being patient with one another and being patient with yourself and changing and adapting to this new role of being married. You know?
Right. So if I had a chance to talk to the old Calvin, what would I tell the old Calvin? I would tell myself to be calm. I think a lot of times I kind of lose myself in some of the, you know, the arguments we have, and I tend to have a short fuse on some things. If I had a chance to talk to the old me, I would just tell myself that, you know, it's gonna be all right.
Next question. What is most important to you when it comes to marriage?
The first thing I think is communication. Communication is key. If you can't communicate, and you can't do anything. You have to learn how to talk to each other and have to learn how to listen to each other. That's just the basics. I think another good one is just learning to accept the things that you can't change.
All right, so the thing that I think is important in marriage is having a true partnership.
Yeah.
Because where I'm weak, you are strong.
That's right.
Where you are weak, I am strong. When one person can pick up the slack for the other one,
Yeah.
And then, now you shouldn't be going around picking up the slack all the time,
Right.
But just being there for one another, encouraging each other, helping each other, building with each other, just the partnership of marriage.
Right.
Is what I feel like is important.
You need that person to pick up the slack where you're weak at, and just like you were saying, so that's powerful, that's strong.
How do you keep the romance alive in your marriage? What is that look?
Boy, let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
Let me tell you something, boy.
What you do to
Go ahead.
keep the... No, you go ahead.
ahead.
What do you do to keep the romance alive?
I just
Kelvin? This boy
put
crazy.
on some Marvin Gaye.
All right, next question. When you have an argument and you feel as if you're right, but your partner isn't hearing what you have to say, what do you do?
All right. Now, this may not be the correct way to handle this situation. What I do is nothing at all. I think in those situations, I can't win. I think that's really seriously how I feel. Like, I'll just be quiet. I'll get to the point where I'm gonna say, all right, and just let it go, because you're not gonna beat a female. There's no way to argue with her. So men just suck it up.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, so what do I do when I feel like I'm right and he's not hearing it? When those situations come up, I do tend to fuss.
Oh, does she fuss? Calvin, I thought I told you to blah, 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 blah. Calvin, you wrong for this, blah,
First
blah,
of
blah.
all, I don't sound like that. That's the
Calvin, you better look at this, Calvin. Look.
That's the outside.
She sounds just like that.
What I'm trying to learn how to do, I'm going to tell you the wrong way what I do, and I'm going to give you the right way, okay? The wrong way what I do is I argue, and I'm going to tell you over and over and over and over. Why waste your time trying to beat a stubborn person over the head who's not hearing what you have to say? Look how serious you're looking at it.
Because it's wrong.
No.
That's the one thing about it.
No.
Wrong.
Let me tell you, the correct way we have to start learning how to do. I don't know, some of y'all women may have gotten it together. I'm only going into year 3 of marriage. I ain't there yet. But the best thing to do, honestly, is to let it go. Go to God. We are a Christian couple. So go to God, pray, God, please reveal it to him, because obviously it's not working this way. And then you have to let it go. And as time unfolds, the truth always comes to the light.
Right.
And I ain't there yet, though.
Yeah.
Next question. What do you feel no one ever tells you before marriage?
Oh, man.
Don't get so excited about it now.
I want to tell everybody that you can't always be right.
You see that? Wait, I know y'all down there. Hold up. But you see this man up here in this camera looking back at you with that blue shirt on? You see him?
Yeah.
Tell him that.
No.
Say,
I'm telling everybody this.
All right,
You
but look at him.
can't always be right.
Look at him while you say that.
No, you can't always be right.
Yes, because I don't know. You can't always be right. I think that honestly, that is one of the biggest problems in marriage.
Yeah.
A lot of times there's always 2 rights. Your way of doing something may not necessarily be my way, but that does not mean your way is wrong.
Right.
So just coming to the understanding that they different. The one thing that they never told me about marriage is that becoming one is the hardest thing that I would ever do in my life.
Right.
Trying to become one, because you are two totally different people.
Yeah.
Totally different backgrounds, upbringings. So to take this whole person and to bring this whole person and y'all come together under one roof, and then you try to exist together and bring all of those beliefs and bring all of those, you know, just views and just way of living and bring that and put that into a bowl together. You know what first happens? Chaos.
Yeah.
Because this one is clashing with this one and that one is clashing with that one. No one ever told us that becoming one is as hard as it is.
Yeah.
Is it a beautiful thing?
Yes. Yes, it's really.
Is it a hard thing?
Yes.
All right, next question. What do you think makes a good spouse?
Her, you know, ability to listen.
Then I failed already. I ain't a good
yeah, it's hard. It's hard because she's just making it so hard right now. She's making it so hard right now. So difficult, man.
What? Go ahead with your list. So a good listener makes a good wife. What else?
A good listener, a person who understands. I need someone who is honest. And when I, ran into Monique, she was very, very honest. As a matter of fact, she was brutally honest. And I think
I'm gonna let you know with the quickness.
Yeah, and I think that's what kind of drew me to Monique. The fact that I understood that she was gonna be honest with me, and she wasn't gonna do anything to hurt me. You have to be beautiful for me. You can't look like for me, she had to be attractive. Somebody who's supportive, somebody who loves you. That's all the makings of a very good wife. Get your game up.
So that's me then.
Yes, indeed.
What I think makes a good husband is someone who can communicate with you. I think someone who can lead. And those things can be developed over time, I believe. But I feel like it needs to be something that's already kind of there.
Right.
In the beginning that can pretty much grow more.
Right.
Someone that hardworking. I think that makes a good husband, because if a man don't work,
a man don't eat.
But most importantly, a God-fearing man. Someone who is capable of loving you and being loved, because some people are emotionally unavailable. I think those are the great qualities of a husband. You got that lipstick on you. The last question.
The final question.
If you feel that you need to do something, such as move, take a new job, I'm talking something that affects the entire family, but your spouse feels that something else should be done. That's
a difficult one.
Then what happens in that situation?
That's where communication comes in. Y'all have to really be keen on communication at that point and listen to what the other person is saying, and then come up with a decision for the family. And that's what I would do in that situation.
One thing that we are trying to do better is let's go to God together.
Yeah.
Let's pray together about this situation to God. God, please lead us in this situation. Please reveal to us what we need to do. And then I feel like He'll never lead us astray if we do that. But then also being able to talk to each other, being able to weigh out the options together. Let's make a list of the pros and cons of it together. At the end of the day, you are both working for the same team.
Yeah.
We don't need to be at odds when so much out there is fighting against us.
Yeah. Just the final analysis. Y'all gotta understand that I love this person. I wouldn't do anything to hurt this person. I'm gonna talk to this person because at the end of the day, this person's the person that I love, that I want to spend the rest of my life with. So, you know what I'm saying, we got to talk together. We're going to have to do, you know, what's best for us. And I think if you approach each problem with that in mind, with the fact in mind that I love her, I love him, you know, I think I'll be fine.
Real. That's real. You know, because sometimes I ain't approached that way. So I try to be real, because in marriage is a process, and you're going to grow. And so as I'm growing and developing in marriage, I like to keep it real with you guys and tell you where I'm at and where I'm blossoming, so that, you know, hopefully it may help you.
Give me a kiss. So with that being said,
yeah, I really enjoyed this time talking to you, sharing our inner thoughts, sharing our problems we gotta work on. You know, it's always a good time. Y'all know we family. Thank you so much for always riding with us, guys. And if you new here, what you said to do?
Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you don't miss any of the great videos. You see that? See,
I don't know what I think I did it wrong.
See how
what's that thing?
So look, y'all, we're gonna see y'all later. Again, we love y'all, and we are out.
Peace.